But it would be good for you to probably get a couple quotes and figure out what they're going to do.
That's mineral oil.
AMG, mineral oil, 67 GT. Yeah, he's doing it now.
Now look, this clearly has fuel injection because here we've got
That's mineral oil.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
And he's doing,
Where is it coming from?
You need to replace all the return hoses. And I would probably recommend, I mean, if you're going to be in there anyway and you got to drop them down anyhow, that's something you got to do because see it's swelling up all your suspension rubbers. If you're going to be in there anyway and you got to probably drop them down anyhow, go ahead and replace the valve bodies. Put a new set of valve bodies on it.
Okay.
All right. So return hoses and accumulator valve bodies.
Can I ask a question, Simon?
Yeah.
How do you get out that nut inside of there with that?
All right. Well, I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah, you can't get in there with any kind of tool.
No, so you just have to take the engine mount off. It wouldn't be a
So
big
just
deal.
prop it?
Yeah, just take. Nah, I mean you wouldn't even have to prop it. Just pull it off.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, as for no mineral oil leak, no, there's definitely a mineral oil leak there. Accumulator, return hoses, and accumulator valve bodies. I'd do them both.
Okay.
Probably want to do a brake pad service on the car. So pull the brake pads out, take a wire brush, knock all the dust out of the calipers, put some PTFE or some anti-seize lubricant on the rubbing surfaces of the pad, which is top and bottom of the pad, and then on the inside area of the pad where it touches the piston. Looks like maybe. Yeah. No, I guess they don't look too bad. I just replaced a set of these struts on a Corniche that had a real slow leak. Yours kind of looked like they had a slow leak too, but they're pretty pricey. Little bit of a leak, kind of just starting at the oil level sender. Hers never had a transmission service.
Yes, it has. Last year.
No. It's never. That doesn't look to have ever been off to me.
Well,
Well, maybe it has.
he did. I provided him with the parts and everything, and he did it.
All right. All right.
I trust what Rusty tells me, but
Rusty wouldn't.
he did the oil, the transmission, and the differential.
Well, I mean, unless he just drained it here and didn't take it off.
And I replaced the filter. Provided him with that.
All right. Fuel filter's been replaced.
Yep.
These struts are starting to leak here, these suspension struts. This side's not quite as bad. This side is starting to leak. I've replaced both of those. those few things, it looks good from under here. Let me see if there's a trail. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Well, there's a little bit of a trail here on this side. We could say is mineral oil. Maybe, possibly. But nothing
So it's
too
mainly
bad.
the return hoses then.
Return
That's where I'm
hoses
getting a problem
and valve
from.
bodies. Yeah, those return hoses just go porous. And, they just leak. They've never been done.
Major pain in the ass?
They're
Or?
a pain in the ass.
Oh, great.
They're a pain in the ass.
So what times, when can I get it into your shop and have to ship it out to St. Louis?
Kansas City.
Kansas City, okay. I'll have a steak and barbecue while I'm there.
Belts look good. You've done the belts?
Yeah, the belt's been replaced out of necessity when suddenly the charge light came on one night
Oh no.
and the headlights went dim. I was like, the fuck?
You done the power steering hoses? Looks like it.
I had it into his shop and I saw all the hoses and stuff on the top end.
Yeah.
And he was in there screwing around with something, I can't remember what it was, and he said, you really should replace these hoses. I was like,
Yeah.
you mean the Bakelite things? He says, no, they're rubber hoses.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought they were Bakelite, they were so hard. So he replaced a whole shitload of hoses.
So, link rod, boot split. That's never going to get any better. You can't replace the boots, both sides. I'd go ahead and get a pair while you can still get them. See those valve covers, see if they're cork.
What would be the source for those boots you just mentioned?
They're a complete link rod.
Link rod.
You know how we were talking about them on clouds earlier. This is just the type for Spirit Spurs.
Okay.
And what is the British terminology for that? So when I'm looking it up,
Sway bar link rod.
sway bar link rod, okay.
Yeah. Or link, or just link.
Because you type a search in there and flying spurs, and they call everything different.
They call it
Neat.
anti-roll bars a lot in the UK.
Finally found out that the dashboard is called the knee roll.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that one. The knee roll.
I mean, the rest of it looks pretty good.
So only 5,000-6,000.
So somebody's rebuilt the rack maybe at some point. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Plus two, while you're in there doing the return hoses, replace the high pressure hose for the steering. Those things will leak and then leak inside this,
Thing.
heat shield and just go forever. So, yeah, those return hoses are leaking like a bugger. I can see it.
Okay. Well, that's the bane of my
That's your
existence
leak.
then.
That's your
Okay.
leak. They're just a pain to do. It's a lot of time.
Yeah, I know. But all the time I put into trying to get these
Yeah.
leaks solved,
Yeah.
because all I want out of the car is a clean floor, believe it or not.
This will fix your problem.
Okay, that's good.
Do
to
the
know.
valve bodies, do the return hoses at the same time.
Well, I've got everything you've documented on this, so I'll type it all out. Get a wish list for Rusty,
Keep Rusty busy.
and just give him my credit card on file.
Oh, you got another link here.
Uh-oh.
This is, what is it? The engine cooler hoses. These two guys are leaking pretty bad. They need it at the same time.
Transmission cooler hoses.
They could be the power steering cooler hoses, actually.
Okay.
They are the power steering cooler hoses. Yeah, otherwise it really looks good.
Well, you know, could have Stan's car where it's just like, it's perfect.